Hey guys, today we are playing some more Skyrim with the legendary PUGMAN. We are about to do Bleak Falls Barrow, the first mission of the game. If you saw part 1, if you haven't seen part 1, you should go watch that now. I will probably link it in the description, maybe. I don't know. Now we need to get over there. I don't know if I've traveled all the way to Riverwood yet. I'll probably have to travel there. And with the amount of stamina my character has, it's not going to work too great.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
And for some reason I'm getting a lot of lag. Although this game is very old, I'm getting a lot of lag right now. I burned through stamina very quickly. Might have to change that with console command just to make it less annoying to deal with. Hold on. To change how much stamina, health, whatever you want you have, just do player.set.av stamina, for example. Just spam a whole bunch of 9s. I'm also going to do this for health so I just don't die or I'll just be really annoying. And Magicka. This is what I would normally do for all of my characters just to make them less annoying to play with. Now, as you can see, we have tons of health, tons of stamina, meaning we can just run forever. Meaning our journey will be a lot easier in the long run. Sorry about last episode where I used console commands twice to kill Heimsker off, but I just wanted to do it because he was annoying. And to be able to power myself up to be able to survive anything, really. This will make the game a lot easier to watch long term so I'm not dying non-stop. Hold on a sec. I think there might be traders over here. Nope, they're not here right now. Well, those might be the traders. I'm busy right now, so gotta keep moving, I guess. I will pause the recording until we actually make it to Bleak Falls Barrow. Okay, so we've made it to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now here you may want to equip your weapon because there's bandits that will get in your way, trust me. I know this from experience, the bandits are just really annoying. And you want to end them as soon as possible once you reach Bleak Falls Barrow.
It's a bad time to get lost, friend.
This is why I like Warhammers so much. They're just so overpowered and strong in this game. Like, I just one-shotted a bandit. Especially once you get to the later Warhammers like Daedric and stuff. That's when things begin to get stupid. Ooh, a chest. I might not ever need a potion of healing because, I mean, I'm already immortal. But it's nice to have. Just in case something somehow takes off that much health from me. Here's Bleak Falls Barrow. It's a bit snowy, so you can't really see it that well. But here's Bleak Falls Barrow. The mission for today's quest. And I will be going up to the dragon fight. I'll be going up to the point where you fight the first dragon of the game. And then that's where I will end my quest for today. Once I do that. This is the inside of Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm already so insanely overpowered. That was easy. That's rare. I actually recently beat this game on my PlayStation 3. That was fun. Ooh, that's a brutal kill. Ooh, I got a level up. Nice. Although, albeit it probably won't do very much. Might as well invest it into smithing for right now to be able to improve my weapons and gear and stuff later. I believe it's snake, dolphin, maybe. Nope. Wait, I didn't even do it right. Yep. Snake, dolphin was correct. But like I said, this is a part 2 to my series on Skyrim. This game is pretty old, but it works okay for its time. Hey, skeevers are bugging me. These are basically just like the rats of the game. You have to kill them or they'll try to eat you, basically. Here comes the first mini-boss. Hold on, bro. This is the first mini-boss of the game. Uh-oh. I've contracted a disease.
You, over here. It's coming loose. I can...
You need the golden claw to pass, so I had to kill him in order for the game to progress. The secret of Bleak Falls Barrow. Ooh, first Draugr kill. At the beginning of the game, you can two-shot Draugrs, but not the Death Lord at the end. The Death Lord is a tough fight. Ow. I just got slapped across the face. Almost leveling up again. Very early on in the game, it's really fast to level up quick. It's really easy to level up. Whoops. I did use the COC command, which is just the teleport command to get to Riverwood and then get here, but that's all the rest I used. Because, I mean, I'm pretty lazy and I don't have to walk all that distance. Hey, I almost forgot this chest was here. Now I will still have to keep an eye on carry weight. Otherwise it will become a problem later. Stupid freaking game lied to me. Now here comes one of the another mini boss, the first restless Draugr you see. This guy's a lot tougher than your average Draugr. Ooh, silver ingot. That was dumb. Might as well be even dumber and just light myself on fire some more. Here is the puzzle door. Now I gotta look in my inventory here. Bear, moth, owl. Here's the first true boss of the game. Just ignore the bats. There's also a shout up here that we can learn later in the game. First, loot the chest. Might be able to sell that later. The first boss you fight is a Draugr Overlord. Unless you're a higher level and do this. You need to get this item here, the Dragon Stone. This is for one of the main NPCs in the game that you need to talk to in order to progress the main story. And then we simply venture up here, and then fast travel over to Whiterun. Handing over the Dragon Stone to Farengar. Since we probably won't need our weapon much right now. Hey, a chest. Perfect. Although I could loot that soul gem, that might be convenient. Flowers might be useful for a potion, so I'm taking them. Now this is a fun game, long term. This game can pretty much do anything with mods, especially. Now, I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could just press slash and then just have it like that automatically. Fast travel way off Whiterun. Now the game is slightly laggy here, but... And after you fight the dragon, you can actually get a house in this game. At least in this town. And you can do it just by exploiting the little exploits I've found along the way. I'll show you a second one after I do this. After I fight the dragon.
Ways I can handle it. This talk of dragons, don't go mad.
Now, after this, we will be fighting a dragon. So maybe I should do this money exploit first. Although, then we have to do a whole bunch more stuff. Although, let's just do the exploit first. Get some money. To buy a house later. You can get a lot of money from this if the NPC is rich enough. But you need some decent skill in order to pull it off properly. It takes a few attempts sometimes. And best of all, it doesn't get you a bounty for robbing NPCs. It technically counts as you selling them their own stuff, and then paying you for it. It's a really funny exploit, if you can get it working. And you can also increase your speech skill with it very quickly. We need to do it with an NPC that can be guaranteed to have at least over 1,000 gold for it to work well. And effectively. Like this NPC here.
Got some good pieces out here. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Now what you do is hold down your inventory, hover over theirs, and hit E. Now you're in their sell menu. And if you spam the sell button fast enough, you can drain them of all their money and it will continue to increase your speech skill. See? We drained them of all of their cash. But let's do it with some more NPCs and get up to 5,000 gold. There's an NPC in here, known as Ulfberth Warbear, I think.
Welcome
Yep.
to... We've got small weapons as well. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You can just casually drain him of all of his money.
Good doing business with you.
We literally drained him of all of the money he had. And we lost no gear. And there's also a third NPC we can loot before doing the main quest line. We're just trying to get up to about 5,000 gold right now. We have 3,600. They are in the Skyforge. The guy that works at the Skyforge, he usually has lots of money. Now this can only be done on PC edition, unfortunately. Because you need to do a few very specific keybinds in order for it to work. If only it worked on console edition, that'd be fun.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
You're casually selling him his own stuff and getting him to pay for it. Now we're still gonna need a little more money though. Speech in this game is basically just your charisma. Now he's out of money. We've drained all 3 NPCs that have the most money in this town. Now let's drain the ones with less money. Nazim, it's you.
Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Some may call this junk.
Let's drain this guy.
Golden treasures.
He only has 64 gold. Nope.
Good hunting.
I spend a lot at the market stalls working on the merchant's trade.
Now we might be able to get gold some other way, but it's not really worth it. Let's just do the main quest line now. Or there's probably other NPCs we can rob blindly. Like Arcadia's Cauldron. This NPC usually has a little bit of money.
Say anything you like. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Siren. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
511 gold, not too bad. Like I said, we can drain her of all of the cash she owns. Yep, we're up to 5,300 gold.
Need a remedy.
And she lost no items. She lost no items except all of her money. I lost 0 of my items. Which is one of the funniest exploits you can do on PC Edition Skyrim. And I think it's still in the Special Edition, I believe. I don't know about that one. I'll have to check later. I might set up a Skyrim Special Edition Exploits series. Whenever I find an exploit, I'll add to it. Maybe. I should level up here first. Probably have a lot of levels. Wait, I don't. What? That's strange. Let's increase our speech skills so we can get more money for stuff.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should
What's
join
the
the
meaning
Mages
of this
College
interruption?
Principal.
Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let
Oh,
me
we
in.
forgot to actually
Come on,
start the
then.
quest.
The Jarl wants to speak to you.
We had forgot to actually start the quest. You have to do that first.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own
Yes, I
initiative.
did.
You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I am so often interrupted by visitors wandering in, I can occasionally become quite savage.
Now there's something
Now,
you can do here.
What did you say you wanted? Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be
I
housed
think I
in
already
Bleak Falls
retrieved
Barrow.
the Dragonstone.
The
What?
Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Yep.
You are cut from a
That's
different
what you can
cloth
do.
than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Varangar,
Next we have to go up here.
Father says I'm too young to train
Not now.
so I practice with my fists.
Are you sure, child?
One of the new servants? Bet I like my meat.
Do I look like a servant to you, child? Do I look like a servant?
Dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If
The
dragon
NPCs
decides
are
to attack
getting a
Whitefire,
bit weird.
don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
I can kill the dragon. No problem.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
You should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't.
Now I'm
risk
over
both.
encumbered. Yay!
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Come on, my
I
W
envy
button
the
won't work.
chance to see this dragon up close.
I need to drop something. Hold on, there's something I can do. It's a bit cheaty, but it's all I can do. And then I'll just deposit it all in a chest later. I'll have to sell a couple items when I get outside. I had to turn on God mode or I would be ridiculously slow from a quest item. From an item I was given. Had to toggle God mode. I'll turn it off once I sell some items off. Hey, I'm below carry weight now.
Vegetables for sale.
Now, let's just do the main quest line here and then get to it. This is going to be the last quest we do for the day. I'm beginning to run out of steam a little for recording right now. I'm thinking of moving up to once bi-daily schedule. A bi-daily schedule. Once every, like, 2 days I try to upload. I'm thinking about moving to that. Maybe starting up a second channel eventually. Once I get big enough. To make a second channel actually viable. Now, my Warhammer is currently unenchanted because I don't have the ability to enchant it right now. There's the big dragon we're fighting. Here we go. Battle begin in 3, 2, 1. We have to wait for it to land to do enough damage. It's landed. Attack! We're about to one cycle it. Ooh, that was a heavy hit. Ooh. Now I'm not gonna carry any of the dragon scales, although those might be worth value, so. Although they will make me over encumbered and I will have to toggle god mode. Yep. Now this will make me immortal, although I already am immortal, so it won't make much change.
Look at that. Believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Okay, it's equipped. Now I need to get some height.
My grandfather used to tell stories about the dragons. Those born with the dragon blood, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons. Idiots. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power.
The legend of Pugman.
What do you say, Irleth?
Pugman, the legendary Dragonborn.
Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a gnome.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Now, something will happen once we get closer to getting back to Whiterun. And we will be buying a house once we get back there. Ooh, Tundra Cotton. Perfect. Might be useful for a potion later. But, to be honest, my character is already really strong. Aside from the immortality, but that's just to make it more convenient for me, so I'm not annoyed every time I have to respawn. And retry parts of the game.
We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
Let's rob this guy of all his money.
How can I assist? Take a look.
He only has 778, so it might not be a lot.
Mayoro.
Yep, it requires higher level. Two-handed might be useful right now. Two-handed weapons do 20% more damage, which is really convenient.
To warm sides.
Now we can just travel all the way back to Dragon's Reach. Let's fast travel. Wait for the loading screen to pass. First things first, we are going to be buying property. Need to talk to the guy over here that's minorly mean.
Good. You're finally here. I serve Jarl Balgruff at... Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
We'll decorate the house. I'll decorate the house later off camera.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord
dare you,
nonsense?
Preventus.
Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a dishonor. I envy, no, to climb the 7,000th again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place.
We'll be going there next episode.
Disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane
And I'm over
Whiterun.
encumbered again.
The
Yay!
greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
I'll be putting this in my house, quick.
Absurd.
Now we gotta move. We are busy, 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 busy. We need to fly into our house, save the game.
Ismir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
I know exactly where my house is. It's down here.
Just browsing.
You look sick.
I'm not sick. Wait. What? Oh, there we go. The game was just had a visual bug. Now the house doesn't have furniture yet, but oh right, I picked up those dragon bones. There we go, we're now no longer over encumbered. But that's the video for today. Once I manage to get back up the stairs, of course.